The new trailer for Avatar: The Way of Water has just been released, and somehow the visuals look even better than they did in the teaser trailer. The CGI has come a really long way since the first movie was released back in 2009, which still looks fantastic to this day. In this video, I'm going to go over all the different visual improvements in Avatar 2, but first, here is a quick side-by-side of the original Avatar and the new trailer. I shouldn't have to say this, but the original is on the left, and Avatar 2 is on the right. In my view, the visuals of Avatar 2 look amazing, even compared to Avatar. If you can't spot the differences, don't worry, I'm going to go through them all, as well as other visual improvements you'll get in the cinema. And I'm going to start with the biggest and most obvious change, the improved CGI. The first Avatar was roughly 70% CGI, and looking at the new trailer for Avatar 2, it seems that the number will be higher for the sequel. Here are some of the shots from the trailer which look to be almost 100% CGI. First, one of the Pandoran jungle. All the trees and the flora you see are completely CGI. Then, this underwater shot. Everything from the Na'vi to the lighting to the actual water is completely computer generated. There's a lot of different things going on in fully CG shots. Some obvious and some not so obvious. So let's break it down into the components, starting with the character models. As time has passed, character models have become more and more detailed, meaning more polygons and higher resolution textures. This is only possible thanks to the improvements in both hardware and software, and with 13 years passing since the first movie, technology has come a long way. For Avatar 2, this means far more detailed Na'vi, vehicles, creatures and flora than the first movie. Speaking of far more detailed Na'vi, let's have a closer look at them. To really sell a fully CG character being real, you have to make the close-up shots work, which means the face, skin and hair must be photorealistic. Avatar 2 producer Jon Landau, in the build-up to Alita Battle Angel, has been quoted numerous times saying that the eyes are the windows of the soul. Weta Digital, who worked on the CGI in Avatar 2 and Alita, have made some major advancements in CGI character visuals. Alita herself, for example, who had more than 132,000 CGI hairs, including 2,000 for her eyebrows and 480 for her eyelashes. Weta engineers even implemented a single hair in each pore of Alita's skin. Then, if we look at the eyes, it gets even crazier. Alita has 9 million digital polygons in just one iris. In comparison, the eyes of Gollum use just 50,000. That's an increase in detail of 180 times since The Lord of the Rings came out. It's not unreasonable to expect a further increase in detail for Avatar 2. If you're enjoying this video, then hit that subscribe button. I've got loads of new content coming out as we approach Avatar 2's release. When capturing Rosa Salazar's performance as Alita, they used an improved camera system, which was a new iteration of the original facial capture technology created for the first Avatar. In Avatar, they used a single standard definition camera in front of the face. However, for Alita, they used 2 HD cameras, which is only possible with the latest technology. For Avatar 2, we're going to see an improved version of what Weta did with Alita, and looking at Neytiri from Avatar next to Neytiri from Avatar 2, you can really see the improvements in details to the eyes, hair and pores in the skin. The next major component is the special effects. I want to focus particularly on the water effects. It only makes sense that James Cameron, who is known for his love of the ocean, would be bringing us groundbreaking and innovative new CGI water in Avatar 2. Professional VFX artists from Corridor Crew did a video breaking down this shot from the teaser trailer, and were extremely impressed by what they saw. They also pointed out something I found really interesting, which is that there were new patents made for CGI water effects for Avatar 2, which means completely new techniques, such as the way the water interacts with the clothing in this shot to make the clothing look really wet. The final key CGI component in Avatar 2 is the lighting. Back in 2009, the hardware used for rendering frames of a film was powerful, but nowhere near as powerful as it is now. With modern technology and Avatar 2's giant production budget, the amount of computational power available this time around is way bigger, meaning truly incredible lighting, pushing Avatar 2 to a level of photorealism that will make you think that James Cameron actually travelled to Pandora and filmed it there himself. It's safe to say that Avatar 2 will have the most cutting-edge CGI ever put on screen. However, to get amazing visuals in film, it isn't all just CGI. For CG characters to look real and visually compelling, they have to move naturally. To do this properly, they use a process called motion capture. In the first Avatar, they put actors into performance capture suits and tracked their movements, and then applied these movements to the character models. Cameron also used a virtual camera system, which allowed him to see a virtual set in real time while capturing these performances. It can be difficult just working with green screens. Virtual cameras help both the director and the actors get the best performance by giving them an early stage look at a scene. The virtual camera system has been improved since Avatar. Weta has said, "We've continued to push it, but the difference is we've actually built our own end-to-end system for filmmakers to work in an environment that completely embraces that. That's why we call it virtual production, because it integrates fully with live action." Cameron looked at all this innovative technology that I've just mentioned and asked, what if I could do this underwater? After years of research and development, he managed to pull off a completely new technology, underwater motion capture. The animation of the Na'vi characters swimming underwater, as we can see from the teaser trailer, looks real and pushes the visuals to another level. Another visual improvement since the first movie is the 3D. The original Avatar pioneered 3D in filmmaking and had never been done to that level before. The evidence seems to point to the fact that 3D will be improved this time around. James Cameron has even said, "There will be, to my best ability, the best 3D that's possible to make." After seeing the re-release in the theatre, I think there was a distinct difference in the 3D as it was shown in the original movie and the 3D I saw in the post-credits Avatar 2 scene. I think that when Jim says it's the best 3D possible, he obviously means it, and that means an improvement over what we had 13 years ago. 3D technology has actually exacerbated an existing filmmaking problem, a nasty visual effect caused by alternating frames not repeated in a consistent manner, an effect called judder. Cameron, being the 3D guru he is, has figured out a way to remove judder, and that is why Avatar 2 will be in a variable frame rate. Judder is especially a problem in shots with high movement, so what Cameron has done is make shots that do have lots of action also have a higher frame rate, eliminating the judder. James Cameron himself has said that high frame rate in movies is only a tool and not a format, which again means that it will only be used for specific parts of the movie. The VFR will help make 3D appear better and clearer than it's ever been. Something else that will make the image clearer, and another improvement for Avatar 2, is the new and higher resolution. The first movie was rendered in 2K and only appeared on Blu-ray and TV in the 1080p versions. However, with the new expanded rendering capabilities and new cameras, Avatar 2 is going to have a big step up in resolution, all the way up to 4K HDR natively. If you're excited for Avatar 2, why not check out this video? As always, I want to thank the Based and Robust Network, and thank you for watching.